Hello everyone, welcome to our another video. My name is Dr. Amjad Raza. So today I'm going to show you how we can utilize GPT for all and Meta Llama 3.1 LLM to basically help small medium enterprises developing their private knowledge store locally on their laptops or on their simple computers. So the problem with these systems, like developing RAG systems using advanced technologies like LangChain or Llama Index and those sort of things, requires a fair bit of knowledge on development side. But recently, Nomic AI introduced GPT for all desktop client, which can be installed on your Windows machine, Ubuntu machines, or Mac machines. So setting up this client is very easily, and you can set it up your private knowledge store, which is like could be your PDFs or docs or other files, and it can develop RAG-like systems straight away. Recently, Meta released Llama 3.1, so we are going to utilize Llama 3.1 8 billion parameter model as an LLM, and I'll show you how you can set it up this on your own premises without going through a lot of technical challenges. So we're going to run large language model locally. I'll show you how you can create chatbots on your private data, all locally on your premises, nothing to external exposed APIs, nothing at all. And how can you customize settings of GPT for all desktop clients with simple UI? And most importantly, these solutions are cost-effective solutions, and the businesses can quickly test their value propositions by implementing such kind of solutions at their disposal. All right, let's go. And yeah, so okay, so this is the website of Nomic AI, and here you can basically download client whether for Windows or OS, Mac OS or Ubuntu straight away. And after downloading, you will be able to install this client. So I have already installed the client here. So this is the client. So I have, when once you install it, so you will see interface like this. Here you have start chatting, local docs, and find model. So before going into chat, let me go to settings. So here in the settings, you can basically define your customized settings, what sort of theme you would like to have, whether dark or simple, and font size. Here you can select your devices. In this case, I'm selecting my NVIDIA, but you can select your CPU or any other devices as well. And this is the model, default model. You can choose any model you basically want to have, but you have to download the model first. I will show you how you can do it. And of course, you can create a custom path for the model's storage as well. And yes, so CPU threads and so on, so on. Okay, so these are settings for applications, and here are settings for your model. I don't think I'm not going to touch on here as well right now, but yeah, so the local docs. So this is settings for your embeddings. Keep it like that. Don't worry about these yet. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to basically download a model. So if you go to the models, you will see straight away the models you have already downloaded. So in this case, I have downloaded Llama 3.1, but when you started, you won't see any model here. So you have to go to add model, and here you can basically select the model you want to download. In this case, Llama 3.18 billion in stock is coming at the top of the list as well. It was released with version 3.1.1 few days ago. So you can basically see something like this download, and it will be downloaded. And yeah, that's it. So depending on the size of the model, it might take a little bit time. For example, for 4.34 GB model, it took me around 3 to 4 minutes, but depending on your internet connections and your machine, it might be quicker or maybe longer. Yeah, and here you can see some of the requirements. So you need to have at least 8 GB of RAM of your machine. This model comes with 8 billion parameters. It's already quantized. Yeah, so type is Llama 3. So I mean, don't worry about these things as of thing, but just worry about how to set it up your chat. So you go to your chat. Here you can see, let me go here, start a new chat, and here you can select your model. For example, in this case, I have already selected Llama 3.1 as a default, but you can choose your model of choice here as well. So select 3.1. So when you select it, it will be loaded, and here you can basically start chatting with the model. Hi. So it will give you something, and also you can you can see here that it will give you some suggestions as well, like follow-up questions as well. All right, now let's go to your setting up. Like, you have a data which is in PDF format or any other format, and how you can basically talk to that data. So for that, you have to go to local docs, and here local docs, you go here, add collection, and here you put your collection name and then the path. So I have already selected the path, and the path should be a folder name, and that folder should have some files around PDF and .txt, like here. See, you can have PDF, markdowns, and txt files. So just give the folder name here, and you say create collection. So it will start creating embeddings. Again, depending on your machine and your resources, it might take between 1 to 2 minutes, and even more, depending on the how many files are there, and what are the sizes of those files, right? Once it's ready, you go to the chat again, and here you can see all your collection name would appear here as well. So in my case, I have mentioned as FIDIC. So I have provided one PDF data, which is a simple, I think 26 to around 40 to 45 pages of FIDIC guidelines. So I can select here. So then you can ask questions about that. What, let's say, what is a FIDIC? And so it's going to go and see, give you the answer about the FIDIC, and then of course the source of the information. So let's say we have more than one file, then it will give you the source as well. So here you see source is this FIDIC.pdf, and for this demo we have only one document. So all the times you will see the source as FIDIC.pdf. That's fine, but if you will have more documents, then you can have the exact you know uh, sources reference there as well. Okay, so let's ask a little bit, complex question. So let's say we ask, what are the contract clauses about extension of time? So it's going to go and fetch the correct clauses about your project contract. In this case, for example, what's written in this FIDIC documents is going to go and pull up those contract clauses. So see, this is all private. This is all on your local machine, and it's doing pretty much good job, because I have set it up the same thing with OpenAI as well, and the response are not worse. The only difference I can see, depending on the resources, it might take a little bit longer, but that's fine, right? Okay, so and it gives us the follow-up question as well, like what is the name of the FIDIC publication mentioned, right? So yeah, so it will give you some suggestions as well. Let me ask this one: write a draft a letter to client about let's say notifying extension of time. Yeah, so it's going to use Llama 3.1 and our contract documents to draft a letter, which is like, maybe what are the clauses as in the contract, to give notice to our client about extension of time. Yeah, so on, so on. So by doing that, you are able to, by following this tutorial, you will be able to basically set up your own locally RAG systems without using any API and without using any, well, not much technical knowledge as well. So I just use this one, try on your local documents. And yeah, so keep following or subscribing our channel for more videos on AI and machine learning, data science topics. Thank you. Thank you so much.